Are you Johnson? Are you Johnson? Unigbese, gudu, meche. I chop a cara when my mind no day. As long as it for my belly, me I'm okay. Vanity, everything I vanity. As I say money, vanity for my head. Bondo by bondo.
What would you say is the heart of what you do?
To connect my African people together in one place. Also the culture, the food, the music. Hi, I'm Henry Emehel. I am the CEO and the founder of Afrobeats Roma in the Afrish food and the Afro village. I think when you say Africa, of course, I have to answer this question based on what I have seen, where I have been, and what I know about. I think the culture is very, very important to me. The people as well. I love my culture very, very well. The culture is something that if I remember about Africa, it keeps me going. It makes me want to go back. The culture is everything. The food, the people, the mentality, the music, everything. Is all compiled in one place. Whenever I remember about all these kind of things, it pushes me to go home. For example, the African people, with all the difficulties we are facing in, let me say, Nigeria, we have a lot of challenges. Governments you don't get help, but we keep moving. People are still happy. People are still smiling. People are still living with all the difficulties. For example, if you want to build a house in Africa, you build a house. You don't go to the government, you don't go to the bank. If you want to buy a car, you buy your car. You save your money, you buy your car. You want to build a house, you save your money, you build your house. You want to open a business, you save your money, you build your business. Or you call people to help you, and people will listen and they will help you if they can. We help ourselves. People, my secondary school mate, we have a group, WhatsApp group, where we help ourselves. Somebody in trouble is going to put it in a group. Everybody will contribute for the person to get better. We push ourselves. So that's the fratellanza. That's the I just spoke Italian, but it's all right. That's the being your brother's keeper, so that's what I think pushes me a lot about this continent as well. Has changed, dramatically. Like it changed a lot. Before, the younger generations, they don't even know like what it is like to go to a club and listen to Afrobeat. Before it was us, the immigrants, the people who came from Africa to Europe. We are the ones vibing the Afro. We are the ones, into the music then. The younger generations, the ones who were born here, doesn't even know what it was then. But now, all of them, they are the ones even vibing the Afrobeat more than us right away today. So it's like all over Europe. It's not just Italy. It's all over the world. So I think the changes, it was massive as well. It was very, very, very massive. And Afrobeat Roma, I really have to say this, has done a lot of, work. They have really, really done a lot for the culture. They brought the music into Italy, into Europe, not just Italy. They have, Afrobeat Roma have done a lot of artists like Burna Boy, Rema, Iresta, Flavor, name them. There's a huge number of artists they have brought in Europe to make sure that the Afrobeat, continue the success as well. We also try to keep the community together weekly, every week, in some locations, through the clubs, and spread the music and keep the music awake in the clubs every week. All the year as well. It's not just the concert or the tour or bringing an artist all over Europe as well. So to represent a culture, wow, is very big, huge responsibility. Knowing my people, is not always easy as well. You just need to keep your heads down. It means a lot. Is kind of is a responsibility we all dream to have, especially when people depend on you, to do some things, whenever they depend on you, to have fun as well. They always get to you to get some information. When is this happening? When are you going to do this? Are you bringing this? Are you doing that? So you feel like honored to feel that way, when you know that everyone is depending on you. They are actually really waiting for you to bring out something before you could spread happiness and smiles in their faces as well. So it's a very good, huge responsibility as well. And of course, it has been what I've been dreaming for. I always want to be in front, to lead the people. So it's kind of a very big challenge. You have to be honest. Your hands have to be straightforward before you can be in this kind of positions as well. Because if you say one, you have to be one. If you say two, you have to be two as well. So this is, I think, is a very big responsibility and a great role to play as well. I spoke to one of my friends from Spain, and she called me. She told me about some kind of challenges she's facing. She was about to do some kind of an event, and then if she doesn't know if she have to cancel the show, and it's her first show as well, then I have to tell her, like, please, you already out from it. If you cancel from your first show, people you're bringing around you, what you're building might have a very big issue on it. What you're building, you might not, is like kind of killing your career before it started. Because if you get all those people together and you give them this, I'm giving you this, you have to go to the end. Even if the economical side of it is not balancing, is not making sense for you, you have to still take the charge, because that's the essence of it. So you take the charge of it, you take the lead, give it to them. That 2 people, tomorrow they're going to become 10. That 10 people, next tomorrow they're going to become 50. That's how you grow your community. Give them, when you say something as an entrepreneur, give it to them. Make sure those few people are having a great time. They're going to spread the word to their friends. Their friends, from 2, they're going to become 5. From 5, they're going to become 10. Keep those community tight. Give them whatever they need. They can't go down if you know what you're doing. Except you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, they will be growing. They are going to grow until the number of people you will not expect. And people are going to be complimenting you behind you. You will not know. You receive a huge compliment. That's when you're going to know that you're doing actually great. You will not know. You wouldn't know. You'll be like, what was going on? When you see people complimenting you, sending you messages, sending a lot of DMs, a lot of emails, a lot of people from Nigeria, from Africa, giving you a phone call. Oh, what's going on? We see what you're doing. Let's come back home and plan about this. That's when you know that you're making success from it. We will keep doing what we've been doing till today. We're also going to try and get better as well. That's the main goal, because of course we had some challenges, as I said earlier. So we also learn and grow from them and become stronger. We're looking forward to maintain exactly what we have been doing today, maybe get bigger a little bit on it. It's not easy. It's already a huge responsibility to bring on Afrobeat African musicians all the way from Africa. The visa process and everything process, you have to bring them in Europe, and you make concerts all over the places in Europe. So we are looking forward to make it look more better, grow. And there are some things I wouldn't want to say openly as well. There are some of them I prefer to keep it a little bit secret, and until you see the work happen. So Afrish, of course, is doing okay, and we keep going, trying to see if the goal was to get many branches all over Italy as well, but definitely starting from Rome. And as time goes on, and hopefully we can get to open 1 or 2 more places in Italy. So this is the goal of Afrish, of course, to get all the African people, all the whole world, to be in one place because of your food, because of your culture. They've been here. I want them to believe they are in Africa. So when you get here, you listen to the music, you see the community, you see the food, the culture, people speaking different dialects in one place, so it's very, very important as well, so it gives joy seeing all those people, all those kind of things happening, even when Italians or people from other parts of European countries, when they're gonna come in here and they see around, they will feel like they're like kind of African vibes, see different type of people with different religion, with different culture, different languages, getting together in one place for the food, so it gives some joy as well. You look around, you see the music, African music playing, you look around, you see some kind of legendaries for their pictures of people who have done something great for the African music as well. It gives some kind of vibes and joy as well. Seeing all this kind of thing happen, it keeps pushing you to do more, even when you're a little bit like kind of discouraged. So there are some sort of things you can look at. It pushes you to do more as well. Yeah. In everything you're doing, keep it going. Never give up on it. Keep your hands straight. And it's never gonna be an easy road. The road is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough in the beginning. At the end, you might see light. That's where consistency has to come in. It has to be consistency. You have to have the goal. You have to know your goal. You have to know where you're going. If you don't have this, I think it's going to be very difficult, except if you know where you're going and you can see a bright future on it, and you have to plan on it and you keep going. It's never going to be easy. Nothing is easy at all. You have to suffer, you have to struggle. When you fall, you get up. You might fall 3, 4, 5 times, you get up 5 times, and you keep moving. It gives you the strength. It grows your willing to do more as well, especially when you see future in your goal. Unless maybe there is no plans behind what you're trying to do, you don't have it. You don't have to have a limit. So that's it. Like me, I don't have a limit. I always want to go over the limit I'm saying. So when I get to that limit, I have to cross it. So it's not an easy journey as well. It's a consistency journey as well. It never drops. So everybody should learn how to keep consistency in whatever they feel that their goal is, and never give up on it.
Every day now I believe with a shameful